Horizon Channel, Yorkie. It's almost 8. The sun's climbing high, don't delay or be late. In the realm of adventure, of myth and a dream, it's time for another Tales Over Coffee stream. So Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. With a sigh and a rush, he gathers his gear. Tales over coffee, time to face the fear. Grabs his lucky mug and his glasses with care. Prepares for the stream with a flare in the air. Old Yorkie's the game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. So tell us, Yorkie, what game will it be? Sci-fi or horror or high fantasy? Old Yorkie's ready with a weapon in hand to conquer new quests or make his last stand. In full swing, chats alive and loud. Dead again, Yorkie screams for crying out loud. In worlds of adventure where the action is wild, fail hard, not try hard, the story's compiled. Through challenges aplenty, we'll stand by his side. With each epic battle, our spirits will ride. In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. Through realms of legend and challenges so grand, Yorkie takes the lead with a weapon in hand. With laughter and wit, he faces the day, counting each mishap as he finds his own way. Fights hard, watch his character die. How much will he progress now the stream's end is nigh? In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Old Yorkie's the gamer, tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. As the sun rises higher and the morning draws on, old Yorkie wraps up, but the adventure's not gone. Reflecting on battles, both won and lost, he signs off with a smile, no matter the cost. And when he finally beats this game and is done, head to his community page, there'll be a vote on. Say thanks for the views, he leaves the next game to you. A poll for the next game, there on YouTube. Join us each morning for Tales on the Stream, with old Yorkie in charge, living out the dream. Keep track of the mishaps in this gaming delight, in the world of adventure in the dawn's early light.
Here's Yorkie, your guide to stars afar. Tales over coffee, stories rich and bizarre. Today we suit up for a galaxy ride, with Mass Effect we're at Shepard's side. A galaxy sprawls in color and fire. Planets untold, heroes aspire. From the Citadel's lights to planets unknown, The universe calls and we're not alone. Choices echo in the stars we roam. Every choice a ripple in space, guiding Shepard in this fateful race. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. A squad by my side, loyal and fierce, each with a past and secrets they pierce. From warriors bold to minds so keen, friends and foes and shades unseen, a bond in battle strong and keen. Together we stand, together we fall. In battles that test, we answer the call. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. Here's Yorkie, an old bloke on Earth's solid ground. Never fought in space, nor heard the Reaper's sound. But here I stand, guiding Shepard's might. Can a streamer lead a hero to the light? I will try, until we win the fight. Choice a path, every step a test. Loyalty lost and hearts at rest. In a galaxy torn, decisions fall. Echoes of power, great and small. Each choice we make answers the call. In every decision, Shepard's fate resides. The galaxy waits as each choice divides. Mass Effect, where legends are made. In every step, the galaxy swayed. A hero's tale, forged in the fight. Across the stars, into the night. Thanks for watching, dear friends and crew. Hit like and sub to see it through. Leave a comment, share the cheer. Help us grow, bring more next year. So grab your coffee, join the stream. We dive once more into Shepard's dream.
Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Tales Over Coffee. Cheers. Let's start the day with that cup of coffee. Oh, so bloody essential. And a narratively rich game in this case. We're continuing Mass Effect Legendary Edition with Mass Effect 2. I see a message we've had from Delph here. One of our more regular viewers. Welcome Delph, hope you're still there. Hello, excited for ME2. I will just say 3 things. Beginnings of ME2 is pretty difficult. Now you have regular ammo. So I'm guessing the guns don't overheat, you just run out of bullets. The DLC Arrival is best done after beating the main story. Okay, I may do that then. It serves as a bridge between ME2 and ME3. And lastly, do loyalty missions, squad mates' personal missions, like in ME1. I did 1 or 2 of them, and I think I missed a bunch. But here it has an even bigger impact. Alright, well if I see them, I will. One thing I'm thinking of skipping, unless there's a particular reason, is run into debris sites and things like that, because generally speaking, you're just getting like a collectible, and even though I went to all of them I saw on ME1, I still don't have enough to finish any of the missions that are related to it, so what's the point? I'll see what it's like. Anyway, import ME1 character. Combat difficulty. I'm tempted to go down to easy with what you said. There are no debris sites in ME2. Ah, good to know. Auto level up off. Subtitles on, definitely. Squad power usage on. Autosave on. Service history. Haven't I got all this already? Should it be John? Oh yeah, John Shepard. Okay. Rank 51, soldier. Psych profile, Paragon. Commander Shepard followed the Paragon path. Yeah, I was playing a lawful good soldier type thing. Erdnot Rex survived the mission on Vermeer. Caden Elenko was killed on Vermeer. Council was saved by Commander Shepard during the attack on the Citadel. Commander Shepard recommended Captain Anderson for a seat on the council. Leveling up works differently here. Interesting. I'll see what happens when we actually gain a level then, Delph. I may need you around to tell me what to do. We'll see. Or tell me not exactly what to do, but explain things to me, you know.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Who's Miranda?
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
Just watching the cutscene, I'll look at that in a minute.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
One month after the devastating Geth attack on the Citadel, the Galactic community struggles to rebuild. The Alliance fleet made a tremendous sacrifice to the Citadel Council and earned humanity membership in their prestigious group. Now the Council is forced to respond to evidence of the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all... Oh great, so I can't even read it because you're going so fast? Come on. Not everyone reads at the speed of light, especially if they're reading aloud. I expect this to be as good a game as the other, but every game has issues, and that's a tiny one it has there.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
I itches a
3
little.
ships went missing here in the past month. Something
Still a
happened
bit
to
of
them.
sleep dirt.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
That's not
Can't
good.
be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh, that looks bad. Oh, sugar.
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down!
Okay.
Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Yeah, that don't look good. Nom, he's in trouble. There goes Liara, I think. Oh, she wasn't wearing armor like that last time. Maybe someone else. No, it's Liara.
Press beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Have some confidence.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
This is going to be a problem, isn't it?
You won't evacuate. I'm not leaving.
Well, his legs break every time he tries to move.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Shepard!
Get the hell out of here.
Girl, after we said what we said, you better save your ass.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Oops. I'd say the Normandy's about done, wouldn't you? Need a new ship. Or to quote Jaws line, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Go to cockpit, right. Now I can have a look at what you were saying. There's no debris sights in the ME2, good to know. Auto leveling works differently, yep, we read that. Did Kirahi, the Solarian captain of Vermeer, survive? I don't recall, actually. Some of the one-off NPCs or so on, I don't really remember. I think you had to shoot satellites to save him. I might have done. It was basically just a recap of what happened. Okay, yeah, I did see that little bit. Alright.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Upstairs.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Come on, Joker. Why am I going to... Oh. Oh, this ain't good. I think Joker might be a little bit screwed here. Yeah, this don't look good. It's not like he flies while wearing an evac suit, is it? He's done. I think.
Come on, Joker.
Oh, he's
we
got a
have to
suit
get
on.
out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Joker, she's screwed. Don't be stupid.
Normandy's dead. Just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh, no. They're coming around for another attack.
Let's go now. Well,
Watch the arm.
I should have cleaned my hair better. I've got sleep dirt and it's irritating. Alright, let's go.
Commander!
Well, we're jetting something out of us. That doesn't look good. Don't think Joker's feeling too healthy either. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the effects of Mass Effect 1. Would you like to... For anyone who didn't see it and might be watching this, let's have a look at it.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission, answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain. And whatever it was massive. I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away.
Yeah, pretty much.
We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy. I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move, could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Adina, our political representative on the
He was an asswipe.
With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the mass relays to dark space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre.
Yep.
My first task? Bring down
Honoring
Saren.
was Saren, ma'am.
Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent. and born with a unique ability to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous
Also,
race
comic
of
books about
insect-like
backstories
creatures,
of certain characters
Arachna.
like Saren.
He ordered
Okay,
Benezia
yeah.
to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract
mean
information
Joker?
from the Arachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere, and they weren't happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason with Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Arachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Arachni had terrorized the galaxy before. I couldn't do it.
Yes, I did!
I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins.
Oh.
And the Queen was true to her word.
Okay.
She left and took her army of
I
drones
thought they couldn't release her.
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base, and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down. Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help
Okay, I guess you'd delve.
But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my team in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone.
The Reaper.
It was Sovereign. The Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man, and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted.
While it lasted, did we
We
wake up?
arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my
girl
vision
dumped me.
together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000, the Protheans had fought and died, like every species before.
Accidentally hit spacebar, sorry.
But a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our Human Alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in front of him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust.
Yeah, Udina had sold people out. He was
right.
worthless.
Anderson didn't
coward.
want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
That's a cool summary of almost 30 hours of gameplay. So they did 11 episodes, averaging about 2.5 hours each, more or less.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Okay. Isn't Lazarus the one who came back from the dead or something? So I take it I've essentially died and they're bringing me back. Oh god, it's Steve Austin, $6 Million Man. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the ability to make the world's first bionic man. Commander Shepard will be that man. Okay, Lazarus Project. Facial reconstruction. Choose the default or custom procedure. Accept imported face, yes. Choose class enhancement procedure. Well, we were a soldier, we're a career soldier, we will be a soldier. Review personal records. Absolutely right. Interesting, it lets you be reborn as someone else.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson, he's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
And here it starts. Level up to level 3. What happened to my level 51? Damn you!
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Did that.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Let's get the facility.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Find some cover before... Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Where am I going? This way? Looks like it.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the grenade launcher off the security officer's body. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Where are they coming from? Ah.
Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll find
Okay.
you. Shepard,
Off we go.
I've got mechs closing in on my position.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Okay. Nothing there now. Stairs. I just heard someone yell cover. Help me, help me. That doesn't sound good.
you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Who are you?
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Nice shot, Taylor.
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible. Unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now.
All right.
The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you
That
all
makes
day.
sense.
We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Mouse over the pull power. That's pistol.
Have a nice trip. Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power. You're done!
I don't really want to. I want you to do it yourself. I've moused over the pull power.
You're falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
No, I didn't even see the lunar mission.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you.
A lot of money for one
Even
man.
that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Where are they now?
You know what any of them are doing
Where's
now?
my girl?
I don't
If
know,
she's still my
Commander.
girl.
It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier.
I know that
I
feeling.
served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in
That's
charge
what
of
I've
the
got him as.
station's security. Usually a lot more
Essentially.
dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
Let's go.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda.
Okay.
Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
He's going to be part of my new crew, I wonder. Are we talking this way? Or this way? I think we're talking this way. Looks like stamina's not a problem anymore, which is a good thing.
Sensors activated.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson.
Wilson's done, friend.
Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God.
Ah! Turned around accidentally. Where's the door?
Shepard, down here!
Where are they? Let's have to talk to him
Got me in the
first.
leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Sounds good to me.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Yeah, he just said that. I mean, I suppose it didn't strictly tell me to grab it, but that's kind of the implication. Where is it? Ah. Left shift. And over the Unity power. Incendiary ammo. Unity, isn't it? That's Adrenaline Rush. Unity.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this.
Did
I
you
was
though?
shot. How do you explain that?
Right now, it
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
care
We
who
need to
set
get
up
away
who.
from here.
Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
We don't know
A
that.
bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her?
Comms
There
could
are
be
only
down.
two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Oh, her comms may be down.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
Okay.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path for the shuttles.
Got no shield! These mechs don't know when to quit! That gun! Stun them!
They quit.
The fastest way to the shuttles is through those canisters.
How do we get to D area for Miranda? I guess we've got to go to the shuttles. Alright, whatever. Not getting through there. Hold left shift with your command menu and overload on the crates. Ah.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really
I don't know. I don't know who you work
He won't
for.
make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance, before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back.
Why?
Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
I'll give him that.
Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man.
This other guy,
I'll explain everything.
not liking him.
I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Baldylocks over there showing himself to be a bit of a coward. I'm not liking him.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to.
We've been spotted.
Please reconsider. Backup systems engaged.
I've got him!
Do any of you have any bullets? Because I'm out. I got one missile left. But I am out of bullets.
Come on over! Have engaged. Impact imminent. Careful. Backup systems engaged. Systems failure.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Highlight individual nodes to find matching symbols. When you've found two matching symbols, select them to complete a circuit. Complete all circuits before you run out of time to bypass security. Okay. That's that one. Oh, you don't get a lot of time, do you? What the hell? Is it? Oh, come on. How little time do you have to check all these? Where's the timer? Come on. Alright. I get it now. It's not time as such. You've got to finish him before then, but if you click too many wrong, if you match up too many wrong, it cancels on you. Got it. Alright, it's cool and all that I've got some money, but I need some bullets. I get what it was, but it was talking about timing out, and that's not an accurate description. You know, complete them before you time out type of thing. Either I misread that or it's not an accurate description. And that's okay. Because it's number of pairs you get wrong.
Through here.
That
We're almost
was cancelling it.
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I'm buying it. Sometimes enemies drop bullets or they can be lying on the ground. Yeah, I just haven't found them. I may have just missed them.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Where's my Liara?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
Yeah.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone
I don't
else
agree
is
with that one.
expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
But they're not going to let me change it, are they?
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He
Maybe
poured
you could answer
virtually
something.
unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Anything else? No.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on.
Yeah, I get that about the different guns. Definitely.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Before I actually do this, let me throw a question to you, Delph. You say it's a good idea to branch out and use different guns to save ammo. I get that. Tied to that, do your partners still use one gun, and if so, do they run out of ammo? Or is it something you have to monitor? Do they have infinite ammo? Or is it something you have to monitor and do a lot of micromanagement? It's annoying.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
I mean, we've heard that
2
before.
years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
They have infinite ammo. Good, that means no micromanagement on that.
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
None of these are really a problem to select. So the answer is I failed as a role player because I used real life stuff in that I was influenced by Ashley's name being the same as my wife's. It was a hard choice.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the team. Without him, I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the Elusive Man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
You saved him because he was trying to activate the bomb? Yeah.
The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room. The Elusive Man is waiting for you in the other room.
Nothing else here by the look of it. How do we get into this other room? Not there. Maybe they don't mean this room? Because there's no bloody door there.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think.
Oh, that's true.
That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity.
Yeah, I'm not buying
If the
that
Reapers
bullshit.
are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Let me rewrite that a little bit. They're a company that's dedicated to profit. If there's no customers, there's no point. That makes more sense than the bullshit he just span.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention where you killed one of them.
Could be.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus.
We're committed. If
That was
we
on
wait
top
for
last time.
politicians or the Alliance to act,
Why
no more
is it
human
pointing there to
colonies
there?
will be
I
left.
misclicked.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong.
I don't trust you at all.
I have
but
a shuttle ready to
the
take you to
Reapers need to
Freedom's
go.
Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Open the menu, select squad to spend squad points. Right. Below your portrait is a summary of Paragon and Renegade points. With more points you can unlock new conversation options. I have neither yet, apparently. What's Disruptor Ammo going to do for me? Oh, that improves the ammo, does it? Okay. Adrenaline Rush. I've got 6 points here. Hyper accelerates your reflexes. Combat Mastery. Cryo Armor. Freeze enemies, allowing you to shatter them with gunfire or biotics. Incendiary. Burns through armor, sets enemies on fire and damages health. Concussion. Makes you tougher, faster, stronger, more charismatic. Disruptor and Incendiary are great. Okay, I was thinking Cryo, but interesting. What is Disruptor? I haven't actually read that. Rips through shields and shreds targets. Okay. Can be toggled, and Disruptor is for shields, Incendiary for armor. I see. See, Cryo appeals to me because I like the idea of freezing enemies in place, but... Superior training improves your health, weapon damage and storm speed, and Paragon Renegade scores. Health plus 10%, weapon damage plus 3%, storm speed plus 20%, Paragon plus 20. Then we'll get the second on Disruptor. And he mentioned Incendiary. I didn't want to do that. Oh, I'm out of talent points. Okay. Two must use up cost 2 squad points. I get it. Okay. I would definitely take them since you don't have to actively use them. The last point for ammo gives it to your squad. Oh, okay.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I should thank
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Good, you've got a sense of morals which you didn't show before.
For someone who spent 2 years putting me back together, you don't seem real fond of me.
That's
I have
fine.
the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
I can respect that attitude. I feel the same way about Cerberus.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
Like what? Let's see.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
I can't decide if she just lost a few points with me there, or gained a few points for her honesty in such a situation. But certainly someone I'm watching.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Ooh.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Yep. How do I talk to them? How do I get in there? Mission complete. Right. First
We should
mission
be
done.
there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappeared. And we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
I'm guessing the glowing orange marks on his face are from bringing back to life the Lazarus Project.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were
Even so.
completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost
Find a
town.
ghost town, we'll deal with that. If not, we look after the survivors. Okay, so I have one of each weapon, it looks like.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
All was beamed up somehow.
Strange. No bodies.
Beamed
no
up, beamed down,
damage,
beamed wherever.
and no signs of battle.
Yeah. It is indeed strange. That's signs of damage. Battle.
Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Okay, that didn't work.
Hear that? Sounds like Fenris mechs.
Strange. Security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Trouble coming!
I got it! They're through my shields! Shoot them before they take out your shields.
Stand guard! Drop!
What the hell?
Get over here!
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight.
Yeah, a little bit.
We're not alone here.
Where's my health? Is there a health bar anywhere? Medigel, good. Looks like something's over there, it is. Right. That's that. Come on. Gotcha. Gotcha. 2,000 credits. Something, I guess. A bit of freezing around here.
We've been spotted.
And there's the health recovering, I believe. So the health bar really only shows up in combat by the look of it, which is fine. Hello!
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait.
Tally?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
It's
Cerberus
me.
rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are
Back
doing.
it down, Miranda.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Why was he
Isn't
here?
that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage.
Fair enough.
Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
I get that.
It means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
We need to team up.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
Yes.
No, Praza.
And
You're
we're working with you.
for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
You got it, Tally. I mean, I've had issues with Cerberus in the past. It sounds like
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Yeah, I see that.
We'll take care of them.
Current objective. Where? Oh, I see. Direction of current objective. There.
We've been spotted.
Another safe. Now we got that. We got that. That's different. We got that. That's different. That goes with that. That goes with that. Oh, come on! Can't imagine trying to do that on a controller. Or it might flip between them rather than you having to move it all over, so that might be easier.
Use overload on them.
Use overload.
Here we go.
Use overload on them.
Their shields.
I don't know why he's not. Is that one of my powers? Ah! I didn't see you up there, you bugger.
Overload their shields. Target down.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch them.
Alright, so we're going this way.
Target down.
Inside the loading docks.
Just survived.
Reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Taking cover.
Going to cover!
Take point, Shepard. We'll cover the door.
Tally! Hopefully that was one of her threats, not her. Dear God. Yeah, that's Tally. No, that's not Tally.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
Apparently not.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
He's down. You don't think Miranda has overload? Okay. It must be one on me then, I guess. I don't know. Because I told him to be able to use their abilities. And that didn't seem to work. That must be the shoot it or overload it to get it to explode thing.
This should come in handy.
Where's my girl Tally? Is that her? Nope. What am I doing then? All the colonists have mysteriously vanished, losing my... Yeah, but... I guess we're going in here. Ah, there's Tally.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Okay. Where is this loading bay? Been in here, this smoke came from. Uh-oh, no, he's
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor!
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
You're safe.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
They did.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms.
I thought you meant the mechs.
They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
It's a good question.
My God. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already.
Oh, shut up, Miranda.
We'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
Absolutely. You should join us, Tally.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now.
Okay.
I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that.
Accepted.
Not even for you.
Vitor goes with Tally.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Tally.
We're ready for pickup.
I have a lot more loyalty to my old team than I do to sodding elusive man and Cerberus. Doesn't mean I don't think they're in for it for the long run.
Good work on.
Like I said, they're losing customers.
The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Who are they?
Tell me what you know about these Collectors.
They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better.
That's stupid.
I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
On that one, I agree with you.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I had a good team.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Tally?
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
I said Tally.
What about Tally? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
Alright, he's not going to
That was
accept it.
unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Liara.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Ash?
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Rex?
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
And
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Alright, never mind. You might be able to get them involved later, but
available.
It's not right now.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means.
I don't think anyone's
Just
convincing them of
remember,
anything.
You've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Is that an order?
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you.
That's fair.
I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Is that Joker? Walking proper?
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one
his
thing
legs
that
are still
mattered to
bust
me.
by the
Hell
look
yeah,
at his
I joined
face.
Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Okay.
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Is that the Normandy? You got our baby back. Or a replica thereof. So no, because the Normandy said Normandy on it. This is SR2, whatever that is.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
And now it's the Normandy. SR2, Saints Row 2. Tried to play that game on channel, but I had too many bugs. I had to stop it. Same with 3, and then 4 had issues at the end that I couldn't get past, unfortunately. Bug issues. Alright. Learned level 5. Headshots inflict any damage. Superior damage, I thought you saw that.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
I agree.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Having an AI in charge of the Normandy system should give us an advantage.
Actually, I am not in control of the ship, Commander. Due to the potential dangers of a rogue AI,
Makes sense.
Cerberus has severely restricted my capabilities. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems.
Okay.
I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Use the galaxy map to pick destinations for the Normandy. Well, first off, our private terminal to get status updates on your squad. Select weapons for your squad from the armory. Use the elevator to access Normandy's other decks. Go to your personal cabin to customize your appearance. Acquire the Professor to research upgrades for your squad's equipment. Okay. Now, squad, I've got up to level 5, so we should have another... Is it one? Oh, we've got 2 points. Ah, so the rank is how many points you need in that. I've got 2, so we'll get level 2 there.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Now, let me just say a personal way I like to play thing. I always, in games that have them, like to choose to pursue at least one romance. Now, if I'm playing someone who's not necessarily dedicated to one person, then I might pursue multiple. I don't see Commander Shepard like that. I see him as a one-person romance person. Now, ideally, he would be going back to Liara since that's his girl. But it looks like she's moved on. We'll hold off for now. And then see what happens with Liara, if we meet her. If we don't meet her in a while, we might move on. As to... Oh, that's Yeoman Chambers. As to the 2 we've met so far, is it Duncan is the guy? Yeah, maybe. Miranda, no. She has made it clear she is not particularly trusting of. She's a career soldier. That's respectable.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Oh.
You have unread messages at your private... Joker would like to speak to you. Anything else, Commander?
How is a crew and is there anything I should know? Completely different.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Good.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
It can be.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
Yeah. Yeah, but your sister started a dog shelter. Doesn't mean she don't love cats too, but those cats are out there dying. They go into a dog shelter. She's prioritizing one over the other, just like Cerberus are.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Any more? Are you happy here?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
We won't.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Now, where's the private terminal? This is it, isn't it? Dossier, Archangel, small unit tactical experience, omni-tool expert, noted sniper. Archangel is a mercenary commander whose operations are noted for their technical expertise and strategic brilliance. Who the hell? We haven't even met someone called Archangel. Oh, these must be, I get it. The dossiers we've got, yeah. Miranda, loyalty normal, abilities overload and warp and slam, not developed yet. Weapons, submachine guns and heavy pistols. Jacob, not Duncan. Where did I get Duncan from? Loyalty normal, abilities, pull, incendiary ammo, barrier, not developed yet. Weapons, heavy pistols and shotguns. Don't have anything there. Message from Anderson. From Councillor Anderson. On the off chance that the rumours are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me on the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. We're a elusive man, Shepard. We've reached an agreement with the veteran mercenary Zaid Masani. You may know the name Zaid. Zaid has been involved in some of the best known and some utterly unknown military operations in the Terminus system, and he's appeared as a ruthless and relentless bounty hunter. I felt you might need a man with his skills on your mission, so I arranged to have him come join you. You'll find him on Omega, where he's wrapping up his current bounty. Don't worry about his fee, I'm taking care of that personally. It's contact with service ship from Project Firewalker Commander. The MSV Rosalie, a service ship with Cerberus connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype, the Hammerhead planet-side exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research with us. We need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie was last seen near planet Xeonia. Illista is Mar Frontier. Normandy crash site located. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, our scans of the Armada system have turned up something we thought you should see. The final location of the wreckage of the SSV Normandy. We thought this news might be important to you, but we also have an ulterior motive. The Alliance would like to honour the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place a monument and be the first to walk on the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for from the attack on Normandy. If you find any signs of these lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance, so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Recon HUD from Elusive Man. Shepard. It occurred to our armor technicians that you may not want to show your face everywhere you go. They sent a HUD that Cerberus issues to its covert operatives. It has additional microframe functions that you may like. The HUD is in your quarters. From Elusive Man. Shepard. One of our project cells went off the grid without explanation. Project Overload has been experimenting with highly volatile technology, and I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the Planet 8 Typhon system, in the Phoenix Massing cluster. Please use care in this matter. Arc Projector from Elusive Man. Shepard. We recently had an incident involving the Geth at one of our outposts on the Skillian Verge. Don't worry, I'm not sending you off to chase anything down. Our operatives waged a highly successful battle against a Geth scouting party and credited their success to a new advanced electrical attack device that we finally let them take out of the lab. Since their unit is being reassigned for some rest and relaxation, I thought you should take custody of the weapon in the meantime. The weapon is called an Arc Projector. I sent it to the Normandy's armory, so you can examine it for yourself and use it if you deem it worthy. It's gone through plenty of tests that indicate it overloads kinetic barriers and synthetic enemies particularly well, but laboratory demonstrations are a poor substitute for actual field reports. We know it works, now we want to see what it can do in the right hands. If it goes well, we'll use your tactics to train other operatives. I've got rendezvous with Kasumi Goto. Shepard, at great cost, we have tracked down the master thief Kasumi Goto and convinced her to work with us. Very few people have ever heard of her, and few can claim to have seen her in person. She's unequalled at stealth and infiltration, and her skills will prove useful in her mission. Travel to Sakara Ward of on the Citadel. There you'll find a special ad terminal that differs from the usual. Input the password Silence is Golden to begin the rendezvous. Alright. Are there any others? That's got a slider. Yes, one more. From Stanwick Dobbs, banking agent, Ascension Financial Services, Earth. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. But that doesn't happen often. After deducting modest administration fees for closing the file, the subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account, you have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Are you protecting our greatest assets? We will find the best life insurance rates and coverage fit your needs. Apply for a free quote. Yeah, I bet you will. No archive messages. Alright.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Alright, so we don't have that. Joker wants a word.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Control
Enjoy
sub
it,
for
Joker.
now.
If we're stuck here, we might as well let them pamper us.
Does it breach uniform regs if I get that on a cruise shirt? Because this is my favorite you have no choice ever.
Technically, this is a civilian ship. I'm probably lucky you're still wearing pants.
Yeah, I'll save that for the off-hour cameras. Have an AI watch me 24/7.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Makes sense.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
That's a concern.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is
That's
kept
a
offline.
concern.
I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Why am I not surprised?
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Fair.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
I'm not surprised.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Okay. That's the exit, but we need it. Excuse me. Can't go downstairs there. Or go down there. It's not an exact replica, is it? As they said. Let's go to engineering first. See who's down here. No one at the moment by the look of it. That's going to be back upstairs, isn't it?
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed,
Are you two married?
Maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which
that
was
doesn't
bullshit.
surprise me.
They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
Fair enough.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks,
you two are married, aren't you?
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
See,
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
I don't necessarily trust Cerberus. They're just a big corporation. But they want to get things done. Now, I think they want to get things done simply because customers are being affected, which means they can lose profit.
What's this area of the ship?
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair Normandy's embarked ground vehicle and shuttle.
My last ship didn't need a shuttle. Why do we have one?
This ship is nearly twice the mass of the previous Normandy. It is more difficult to land the ship on high-gravity worlds.
But when...
What's this area of the ship?
I don't need you.
Normandy's cargo deck. Access to this room is currently restricted.
Okay. But when you're... let's call it your government...
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Right, so what was the way up? When your government is basically saying, no, 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 everything's okay, honest. And there's a company saying, nope, we got to get this done. Sometimes the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as they say. Oh, I've been out here, so it's got to be downstairs. I forgot where the elevator was. Come on. Oh, that's the elevator. Duh. Cruise quarters. See if anyone's up here. That's the toilet and bathroom. Alright.
The port observation deck is closed until needed. Access to life support is restricted.
Okay.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
My family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's
It's
gonna be
important that
concerned.
she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Understandable reaction. Right, we can't talk to them too.
Shepard, the
Bathroom.
men's restroom is on the starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Okay. That's the elevator. What else have we got around here? Anything?
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Those two just standing there. Looks like we can talk to the chef at least for now.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
You have everything you need.
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Give me the list. If we find it, we'll find
If
it.
I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Nothing else there. Goodbye.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
A gunnery officer is required to access the gunnery control station.
Okay, so we can't do anything there.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The
don't
kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Needn't, well.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Yeah, you got the Wanderlust, don't you?
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice Brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive. And we have much larger concerns ahead.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival
Fair
of the
point.
human race. I have
I
faith
can
that your
respect that.
dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Alright, I'll see you
I'll
then.
see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I like her.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Now, I wasn't able to do anything this way, was oh, there is. Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
So you're perfect,
Sounds
you
like you
think?
were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the
Not
information.
sure what I think
Miranda.
about it
I'll
still.
talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I mean, certainly she's not going to be a romance option for this Shepard. But, yeah, I'm not sure what I think of her still. There's the elevator. We've been in there. It's a toilet, so it's just the elevator now. I think we've been to this one? Yeah. So it's just the captain's cabin now. I like him with no helmet. I don't think there's anything much that we're going to be doing. Oh, there's material. Yeah, I'll leave it as it is. Turn that off. Or I'll get some kind of copyright violation. Private terminal. Which we've got one downstairs, so we know about that already. Mission accomplished. Save humanity throughout the galaxy from certain annihilation. Missing in action. Save your crew from overwhelming attack. Alright. So back downstairs to the combat information center.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. On the option. Oh, let's mark that red. Ascension Finance. We've done that. We've read all of them. There's nothing new there. What are you talking about, love?
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Oh, have we looked at this one? No. We'll take that. See what it does. There's Jacob. Yep.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk. And you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed.
Okay.
That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Is there anything else to say to him? Did I miss anything? Let's have a look.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Alright.
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
That's a sensible attitude.
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? Good deeds like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Good.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
That was about all that's there. I'll be looking to call, whatever. Right. Oh, we got this area here. Tech labs,
A
can't get there.
scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room. In addition to interfacing with the FTL comm network, Normandy is fitted with a quantum entanglement communicator linked to the elusive man's office. This allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
I've never heard of a quantum entanglement communicator. How does it work?
Essentially, two subatomic particles are created in an entangled state. One is installed here, and the other in the elusive man's office. When one particle occupies a given quantum state, its entangled partner will always enter the opposite state, no matter the distance between them. If we alter the state of our particle, that alters the state of the elusive man's. This allows us to send data in the form of quantum bits.
Why aren't these used everywhere?
Each quantum pair costs nearly as much as a comm relay, and can pass only one quantum bit of data at a time. In addition to the cost and bandwidth issues, the system is strictly point-to-point. To contact 100 different worlds, we would need to manufacture and install 100 entangled pairs, one link to each world.
Alright, so essentially
that's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Not viable due to cost. Understandable. Can't go that way. Beat to the armory. There's nobody crash site. Archangel, Professor and Veteran over here. Looks like that's where we need to go, isn't it? A fuel depot, mass relay, Mega 4. Oh! I see. That's a bit weird. Let's see what happens when we enter orbit. Close orbiting brown dwarf, most red brown dwarf. Okay. Start the scanner and it does what?
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Is it useful to me? Do I need to do this? I'm gonna get out. Right, Omega. Built in the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws, seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. Resources are used for upgrades to both your ship, squad mates, and unlocking new armor. Very good to know, because they were pretty much useless last time. There is no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time there ever was one. We're gonna dock. See if we get any messages when we dock, and we're gonna close it at that point for today. So you've got points, have you? Okay, I can put you to 3 with that. Also different outfits for your squad mates. Give different advantages. Okay. And that's about all you can do right now, because you need 3 to get anything else. Miranda.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate. Now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Looks like it.
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think.
Oh, I never claimed to be
Aria
subtle.
wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Right, that is where we're going to end for today. There'll be a... I'm going to get a Football Manager recorded just now. Well, I'm going to have lunch first. And then I'm going to see if I can get work done on the next flight sim video. That probably won't be launched today, though. So, join us for another episode of this tomorrow. And I will see you around. Thank you for joining us.